My name is Osee Ntavuka. I am minister of All Nations Ministries from 2001 in Plymouth. I born in Rwanda. I am married with 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. From 1992, when I was in Rwanda serving God, God told me He's going to send me abroad. I was not happy for that because I was like in my country, I have big churches, 5,000 people, 3,000 in 7 churches. I said, no, I can't go anywhere. But 2000, God sent me here. I came to Plymouth. When I came to Plymouth, it was very hard for me. That time I can't speak English, and I don't know anybody in the city. This took me a month looking everywhere where can I find a black person who can I speak to in my language or any languages, because I was speaking 6 languages except English. But I never found anybody. That time was hard to know where I'm going to buy food. My children stay home 2 months without going to school because I don't know where is school. But God had a plan for us. One lady, she came to see me. I met with her. This is long stories. There was a prophet God gave it to her about me 5 years ago before I came to Plymouth. And that lady, she was in All Baptist Church fellowship there in Pevro. After I joined All Baptist Church in Pevro with Pastor Andy Saunders, I was serving God with them. After the All Baptist Church ordained me as minister in Pevro, after we talked with Pastor Andy, told me it's good to start a church. Okay, we start All Nations Ministries because, first of all, I was in need. Nobody's going to come in Plymouth, suffer the way I suffered. When we started, it was a refugee community association, and it was helping refugees, anyone who came in the Plymouth who's new. Because when you arrive to Plymouth, they give you a map. We don't use a map in Africa. You don't know where you're going. Also, you can't ask anybody because you can't speak language. We work with the Refugee Community Association. From 2001, we help people to get solicitors, to go to hospital. Also, we have translation services in 15 languages. We have advice, and also we help them for counseling because the refugees, they had a lot of problem. That time when I was suffering without seeing anybody, I remember I stayed in the Central Park for 4 days because I don't know where can I go. And I have a house that time. From 2001, we see God open doors for us. We start church in Pevro Baptist Church Hall. After the hall comes too small, we move from there, we go to St. Barnabas. Also, the church come too small. We moved from St. Barnabas. We came here in the city center because at that time also we have vision to evangelize the homeless. I remember one day I was in the prayer. God showed me the homeless people come to the church, and with the guitars, they start to sing. When they start to sing, the congregation, they ask me, why do you put these people in the front? And they are drunkards. When I was myself thinking what answer I'm going to give to them, I saw Jesus behind me, and he told me, tell them, it's these people I'm looking for. We start then to go everywhere in the city center. We cook food in our homes. We bring food. We go to see them in the Plymouth Hall. Everywhere they are sleeping on the street. We give them food. From 2010, God opened doors for us to get this building, also in the city center. From 2010, this building is open for every Tuesday, every second and the fourth Friday, and the second and the fourth Sunday. Our objective is to help these people also to evangelize them. Yes, they had the problem, but we thank God. When anyone meet with Christ, I remember myself, I was taking drugs, alcohol, back home, From 16 to 24 years old, I was a bad young person. When I meet with the class, he changed my life, and my life was changed completely. I never drink, I never do anything bad. I said, these people, I think, when they meet with the Christ, he can change their life, because the Bible said that when what set us free, we are free indeed. That we started, we see how many from them, they give their life to Christ, not homeless only. We had the refugees, asylum seekers who came also to join them. Also, people, their asylum has failed. They don't have a food to eat. They came here to eat here. Is that reason we see this project is doing many impact in many lives. It's not this only, we have young people also. Project. Many times we have international youth conference. This youth conference, we have young people who was taking drugs, who stopped to go to school. But now we send back to school because Jesus have changed their lives. Their parents, they are very happy. To evangelize them, it's hard to evangelize the young people, but we set up a football. Through the football, Jesus touched their lives. We do also a big events in the city center for evangelism. Every 4 months, we go in the city center, we sing, we give flyers, also we evangelize.
I'm Josie, and I came across All Nations Ministries in town. I was walking through one day, and I could hear the choir, the band playing, and I was drawn to them, and I just inquired and said, you know, where do you meet and what do you do? And the minister told me and gave me some leaflets, and I thought, I need some of that, and could really feel the spirit through the town as well as I walked away. It was very, very powerful, and you know, just a few in the band, and so then that was on the Saturday, and I was here by Sunday. So I've also wanted to help with the homeless for quite some time, felt drawn. And when I came on Sunday, I wasn't surprised to hear that obviously they have a homeless project here. And I think that's church in action. I think that's what, you know, a church needs to be. And it's definitely a church in action. So I started to come on a Tuesday and just help with teas and coffees and chatting to people. And then also I've been coming on a Sunday, and extremely lively church, and Jesus is definitely at the head here. And you know, I was just amazed that there's not a tremendous, not a massive church, but it feels like there's hundreds of people in the congregation. And I feel that all the frills of religion is like being stripped away, and that, you know, Jesus is Lord, and really what is meant to be going on is going on here in a practical way, which is, you know, what should be happening.
We thank God for everything He's doing for All Nations Ministries, and we hope He's going to do more. We have a lot of promises for what He's going to do in this city.